My name is Ed Mysogland. I'm with Indiana Business Advisors. We are Indiana's largest business brokerage. We've been doing deals for nearly 40 years. We have 2,100 deals under our belt. We have 17 full-time brokers doing deals of all sizes, 20 million and south. The first step that we always have is we ascertain value. So we start with the valuation, and I'm intimately involved in that process. As part of it, we utilize pre-score for identifying the emotional chinks in the armor. We want to know, are you really ready to sell? Because we don't want to spend 6 to 12 months marketing a business that chances are you're not emotionally ready to detach yourself from. So part of the business valuation is that pre-score, and then we move into Value Builder. We look at Value Builder, and that we look at the 8 key drivers, because we know that those are the negotiating points that are going to either amplify value or detract from it. Utilizing the Value Builder system, you start to see that the business owner has never thought of their business in this way. And even though we have probing questions that every deal guy asks, it's not nearly as pronounced as doing a self-assessment and then going through that self-assessment process with them. And you start to see little light bulbs and go off on, wow, maybe I do have to think about some things that I haven't thought about. Or when I do a business valuation, one of the approaches that we use is the income approach. The income approach, you have a discount or capitalization rate, and that's often developed through the use of what's called a build-up method. And the greatest challenge in that build-up method is company-specific risk. And if you can quantify that company-specific risk, which the Value Builder score does, at least from my standpoint, then it makes your valuation better. But I think the industry is changing as value building and value creation is becoming more mainstream, and that's where we want to be. We want to be where you create, preserve, and transfer value. And so our practice is evolving. The typical business, if you look industry-wide, is about a 20% success ratio. When we do value work, I mean, it inverses. I mean, we have roughly 70 to 80% success ratio, because the business owner understands just what the buyer is going to have to address. There's all kinds of techniques to mitigate that buyer's risk, but the important part is that seller now has had that we've had that conversation. They now know it's coming. So when we get to the market and we get to that point where we're taking offers, they're like, oh, well, we knew it was coming. Now it's just a matter of, as an advocate for the seller, how are we going to offset that?